Today I'm off to judge the jams and preserves as well as the kids cooking section at a rural agricultural show. So come along with me while I go and judge those.
Good morning. This is a day in the life video. Today you're following me go to one of the Royal Agricultural shows to judge the jam. Like always, we're going to start nice and early in the morning and we're going to go through packing, logistics, getting there, the judging process and what I'm looking for, and then we're going to finish up with some shots at the show. So come along with us. So I am a mum of 4 under 5. So I have a 5-year-old, a 4-year-old, a 2-year-old and a 5-month-old. And I'm the primary carer. So even when I'm doing things like going away to judge, the kids come along with me. So today they're coming with me and I've packed all their bags. Today includes an overnight stay, which sometimes is or isn't paid by the show society, depending on which show it is and how far you're travelling. So as always, I've laid out their clothes on the couch so that as soon as they're finished with breakfast, they can pop on their clothes, their backpacks, their overnight bags, as well as anything that they'll need in the next 2 days. So today, so this trip will include not only travelling down, it'll also include a Friday night dinner after the judging and then Saturday back at the show. So they've got lots of different outfits in their backpacks. They've got their rain jackets because it has been quite wet this week. And then if we go down to look at their shoes, so they've got their show shoes, their gumboots, and a good pair of shoes for the dinner. We're going to head into breakfast and I will see you all afterwards.
Good morning, it's 45 minutes later and the kids are fed, teeth cleaned, dressed, in the car, and the car is packed. We're now going to head away to the show. So the last thing I do is get dressed before I leave the house and I pack a spare shirt just in case it's needed. Today when I'm choosing what I'm going to wear, it's going to be something comfortable but also really nice to wear. It is supposed to be a sunny day today, but it is going to dip down to very cold at night. So I have got layers packed as well, including a jumper and a jacket. We are on the road, we are off and running. Do use the time while we are driving to add any questions in the comment section below that you have about either travelling with kids or going and judging a agricultural show. The kids have been dropped off at the carer and now it's time to head down to the show. In this video, we're about halfway through the judging for the jams and preserves. This is the tomato relish. As you can see, I'm using individual spoons to judge this section, but also the categories that I use. Is the jar sealed? Does it have the correct headspace? Is there any mold or foul smell? Does it smell good? What is the clarity of the jam or preserve? What is the consistency? What is the taste? What is the texture? All of this goes into judging the product and where it will be placed inside its class, or even if it's eligible to continue the judging process. If it hasn't been sealed, if there is a smell, if there's mold, it's obviously not going to be tasted and not going to continue with the judging. With the completion of the jams and preserves section, we're now going into junior cooking. So with the junior cooking, it's a very different criteria that is being used. So you're making sure that it's cooked all the way through, you're making sure it's even, you're making sure that the crumb size is good, that it's actually been entered into the correct section and therefore can be judged against that criteria of the section, which will be outlined in the show guide. If it's in the section of, say, cookies and it's 3 of, you're also looking for consistency in the product, size, shape, how many chocolate chips there are on it, is it evenly distributed within the batter, those types of things.